So let's get to it. I want to talk about those stretchy bands that you got in PT years ago and they're laying around or you happen to cross them and you like forget what to do with them. Right? You're like, all right, yeah, I did my shoulder exercises with these, or I did my foot or hip exercises with these, but I don't really remember how to do them the right way. Just about everybody I know has some type of exercise band at their house, and just about everybody I know doesn't know how to use it, and if they do, they're probably not using it the right way. So I'm going to post a link to an article that shows the benefits of using the stretchy bands. One of the most common questions I get asked is like, is a weight better or is the band better? Whichever one you're going to do is better, right? There's been pretty good research that shows that the bands they won't replace the weights, but they'll do a really good job of getting muscles stronger like we want them to. So I'm going to step here and grab my bands. I have a blue one. They come in all different colors, right? They come in yellow, blue, green, and red, and all kinds of different colors. Depending on when you use them last, they get really stretchy and sticky, and they adhere to themselves. You want to make sure that you have like a flat surface, right? You don't want to use it when it's all bunched up like that. You want to use it and get it to the point where it will flatten out for you, right? And I clearly don't use yellow that much, so it's all tightened up on me. The reason I don't use yellow is because yellow is pretty light. Most people I start with, we start a little heavier, but you can see it's super stretchy. So if you're not sure the intensity, if you have two different color bands, right, just take it like this and stretch it out, right? And you'll feel what that resistance feels like. And then take your other one and do the same thing, right? Blue is clearly harder for me. Sometimes they come labeled, but if they didn't come from the same pack, different brands have different resistances. So just check the labels, right? Like this is sport to people. It does not matter what kind you have. It does not. Don't let anybody fool you otherwise, right? This is from a company called Limb. But just check the resistances, right? Because they're always a little bit different, right? That one's pretty light. This one, yeah, it's a little bit harder. So I'm going to show you exercises with the blue one. Like I said, the yellow's kind of easy. You can do these along with me if you want. Watch and then do it and listen to my cues and everything as I go. I'm going to tilt you guys down. Okay. So, first exercise I want to show you guys is a hip strengthener for a muscle called our gluteus medius. Everybody has one. Just about everybody's is weak. So, first step is your balance, right? You're going to step into your bands, okay, and they're going to stay around your ankles. If it's too difficult around your ankles, the way to make it easier without doing too much is bring it up around your knees, right? You just use physics to your advantage. So I'm going to waddle my way back over here. The first one is a side step. So we stay facing the wall. In this case, I'm facing you guys. I'm going to lower this down to my knees so that I know where I want to. And all we're doing is in a little tiny squat. Stepping sideways, keeping tension in the band the whole time. Okay? And by about 8 or 9, you're going to start to feel it working in the outside of your hip that's leading the way. Okay? Key is keep tension in the band the whole time. People tend to sway, right? And they do this. That's cheating. You got to keep both feet pretty close to the ground. And the other thing is all 10 toes should point forward. Okay? Some people have a tendency to flare their toes out, excuse me, or let them fall in. Right here. All 10 toes forward in a little squat. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see it here. All right, your head and chest are up tall. We're proud. And we're just stepping. And you're going to feel that working in that outside butt muscle there. If those aren't easy, they're probably not going to be, but if they are easy, the other thing I like to do, I'll give this to my athletes, is what we call a burnout. So from here, they just tap a bunch of times to the right side. It looks like this. Okay, and we keep tension in the band. And by 10 or 15 seconds in, you feel it really working this quad and really working that right butt muscle, right? And just for demo purposes, I'll show you here. Okay, on my left, little taps for a burnout. It works your balance on the right side. It works your mobility and coordination on the left side. So 10-15 seconds of a burnout after you do the side steps, plenty difficult for you. Okay? That is the first one. Next one, I want to show you. Tilt you up again. That was a lower body one. We'll alternate lower and upper body here. Next one I want to show you. You're going to take the band, straighten, get some tension in it, right? So we're here. Usually about shoulder width gets you a little bit of tension, right? Obviously that's no tension. So we go shoulder width apart and then a little bit wider, right? From that little bit wider, we're going to go up and down. Right here. This is a rotator cuff worker. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side. From here, so I got my tension, straight up, straight down. You will feel this burning on the outsides of your shoulders, right? We're working our external rotators. We're working the stabilizers in our shoulder, straight up and straight down. What did I do there? 6? Feeling it. Really good on the outside of my shoulders. Really, really good stability exercise there. The other one that I like to do here, right, I'll show you another upper body one, is keeping it on the outsides of your hands. You can grip it too. You can hold it like that. Okay, but from here, okay, I'm going to keep my left arm still, and my right goes out to the side like that. Okay, so my elbows try to stay at about 90 degrees. I hold one, I move the other. Again, that was what, 7? All through here, right through that shoulder muscles. That's where you're going to feel this. And if I were to show you on the left, and again, if you don't want to grip it, you can just hold it like that, okay, and do the same thing, going out to the side. Make sure your elbows stay in close, and we just rock it out, going out that way. Okay, again, it's really good in those outside rotator cuff muscles. Strong rotator cuff muscles lead to less problems down the road with shoulder movement. Okay, so we got that. The other one I want to show you is a banded bridge. You guys know that I like bridges. I'm going to show you on the ground here. We're going to put the band around your knees to start. So from here. Okay, and again, make sure that it's flat so that it's not going to curl up on you. Lay flat, spread your feet, and then keep the tension in the band as you go up. Okay, so my feet are a little wider than shoulder width, right? If I had a yoga mat, they'd be on the outside edges of the yoga mat. And we're going to go straight up from here. Keep tension in the band the whole time, right? Don't let it bring you in so that your knees cave. Keep it out. Boom. Push in, up, in a way that's going to hit the outside corners of your butt muscles. If you want to make it harder, you walk your feet out and point your toes up, and you keep the tension there. That hits a little more of your hamstrings, but it's all really good for you. Right? So we got side steps with a burnout for our glute med. We got, we got overhead with some tension. We got rotator cuff with some tension, and we got bridges with the band at our knees. I want to show you some ankle ones. These you can do watching TV. I have a patient right now. She's a young kid dealing with an ankle injury. She just sits in front of the TV, right? In a couple different ways. I like to go one at a time. So just kind of like a windshield wiper motion. Going out to the side with this, right? My feet are even with one another. You guys can see. And I'm just going out and away. Then what I like to do is cross them over, and I'll go down and in. So I'm using my right foot. You guys can see we go down and in. The closer it is to your toes, the harder it gets. So you can move it up towards your toes if you want. Give yourself a little ankle stability through here. Then you would switch sides and bring the other one over. And cross through there. Got it? And then the other one I like to do is, well, that's really the only one I like to do for ankles with the band. There is another direction, but you need a chair or a table to hold onto it with. There are so many different exercises you can do with these things. They're great. They're selling them on Amazon for like $10 right now. I'll put a link in the comments. You can't get weights anywhere right now. They're like crazy expensive, or they're super used, or they're off of a shady Craigslist post. You can get these for $10 on Amazon right now. I just ordered a couple more. They're simple. They're great. They're portable. They're lightweight. You stick it in your suitcase if you're going down the shore for a week. There's a lot of things that you can do with them that help you maintain or gain muscle strength with that. If you guys have any specific questions about what to do with this thing, right? Or you're like, hey, are there more exercises for your abs or for your arms or for your legs or for whatever? You want something more specific for you? Just drop me a comment or write more in the comments section, and I will get back to you with some more options for you guys. And if you, like I said, if you have found this helpful, type helpful down in the chat. If you have a thought or an idea for something else of like, Kel, it would be great if you could cover this, or I'm not sure what to do about this, just drop it in the comments or shoot me a message. I am happy to go over anything that's going to help you guys stay healthy, stay positive, stay sane, right, and help keep you moving. All right, keep getting better every day. I certainly appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day.